Okay, welcome back. In this lecture, we will solve this problem related to the projection of line. We have to draw the projection of line PQ, and we have to find its true length and true inclination with HP, the angle created by true line with the HP. And we have to, when the endpoints of P is 25 mm above HP and 20 in front of VP, so we have the initial point for this line PQ. Now, second condition is the distance between the end projectors. End projectors means the endpoints of apparent line. For the front view, the apparent line is A dash B dash, and for the top view, the apparent line is AB. So the end projectors in front view are A dash and B dash, and this is the distance between the horizontal distance between the end projectors. So the horizontal distance between A dash and B dash or A and B is 60 mm. And the second condition is Q. The second end of the line Q is 50 mm above HP. And it is given the line is inclined 30 degree to the VP. So using these conditions, we have to complete our projection of line. To complete the projection, we need 4 lines, one true and one apparent in the front view, and one true and one apparent in the top view. So let's start with this question. So initially we have point P, which is 25 above HP and 20 in front of VP. So this is our line which is 25 above HP and 20 in front of VP. 25 and 20. So you can name them. This is the initial point P dash. This is our top view P. You can change it to the main drawing. You can check the dimension. This point is 20 mm above HP. Sorry, 25 mm above HP, and this point P is 20 mm in front of it. Again, change these to the main drawing. Now, this is our first condition in which we have the initial point P dash and P. Now, the second condition is the distance between the end projectors is 60 mm. So the distance between the P dash and Q dash and P dash and Q. As we know, P dash and P are on the same vertical line. Similarly, Q dash and Q will lie on the same vertical line. So the distance between these P dash and Q dash, or P and Q, will be 60 mm. So I'm going to just select this thing and make a offset at a distance of 60 on the right side. Just click this. To create the offset, just do one thing. Select this line. Press this offset button. Now provide the dimension 60. So with the help of mouse, you can change the direction. This side, right now the offset is this side. If you move the cursor, you can change it to this side. And the dimension between these two lines is, just press the enter or the second click. So you can check this dimension is, this offset is at a distance of 60. You can check the dimension. Okay, so this is 60. We know our point Q is or the distance between the end effectors. So Q dash will lie on this line in this vertical, and Q dash or and Q will be on this vertical line. And another condition for this is and Q is 50 mm above HP. It will be, so above HP means above the reference line. So I'm just going to make an offset of 50 mm of this reference line. So we need above HP, so in this direction. Just click here. So this is the line which is at a distance of 50 mm from the reference line. So now, but we have two conditions, and with the help of these two conditions, I can find out the end effector position. Because it is given, the end effectors are at a distance of 60 mm, and the point Q is 50 mm above XY, above HP or above XY. So I'm just going to extend this thing. So when I extend this thing to this, you can see this line going to intersect here. So if I join this point B dash and this thing and mark this as a Q dash end effector, means this is the apparent line or front view, and this is a front view above XY. So you can check whether it is correct or not. as given in the question, it is given the end effector distance between the end effectors is 60 mm. So P dash and Q dash, these are the end effector, these are the endpoints of apparent line, and the horizontal distance between these 2 points is 60 mm as it is given. Now you can check here, these 2 points are 60 mm apart, and for the second, from the second condition, it is given and Q is above 50 mm above HP, and you can see this line is 50 mm from this XY. So this is our apparent line in the front view. Now we have drawn this thing. Now what we have in the question, we have the line is inclined at 30 degree to VP. So you can do one thing. It is inclined with VP, so we will draw this thing in the top view. So from this point P, draw a line, inclined line, which is at 30 degree to the VP. But we do not have the length, so I'm just going to make a little longer line, which should be at 30 degree. So press shift at the rate, just keep the length as it is, press the tab key. Now minus 30 because it is in the clockwise direction, so minus 30. Now you can check this line is at 30 degree. So now we do not have the exact length because it is given the line is inclined at 30 degree. We do not have the exact length, that is why I've just left this thing. So now from here what we have to do is, this line is 30 degree, we do not have the end point, and this is our front view, and from this we have to complete our projection. So now you can, one thing is the complete thing which we have right now. So to complete this projection, we need to find out the true line in the front view and apparent and true line in the top view, because in true line, as we have in the name of true line, we do have only the angle of this line, but we do not have the length, how much this line is. We do not have the length, exact length. So from this we have to find out the length. So what I'm gonna do is, so I'm going to use this apparent line to find out this length, because as we know, to find out the true line in front view gives apparent line in the top view, and true line in top view gives apparent line in the front view. So you can just reverse the process. So from this apparent line we are going to find out the exact length of this true line. So you have to just reverse the process. Initially when we go from true line to the apparent line, we have to draw a vertical line, then you have to create an arc. So we will just reverse the process. First we need to create an arc, then we will create a vertical line. So just do one thing, take this P dash as a center and radius up to this point Q dash. Now from this P dash, draw a horizontal line which will intersect with this line. So I'm going to on this ortho command. So this arc, this is the point of intersection, we need this point, and remove the excess part, this one, I don't need here. So what we have done here is, we have created an arc P dash as in which P dash is kept as a center and raised a radius up to this Q dash. Create an arc which will intersect with this horizontal line from P dash. Now from this point of intersection, draw a vertical line which will intersect with this inclined line. So in this way you will have a finite length for the true line, because it is in the question, it is given true line is inclined at 30 degree with the VP. So, but we do not have the exact length. But now with the help of the apparent line, we have we have identified this true line. So now this is our end point of our true line in the front view. You can mark it as Q1 now. So with the help of the apparent line, we have identified this true line. Now from this true line, I'm going to draw a locus. It means the end point of the apparent line in the top view will lie on this horizontal line. And as we know, it is given in the question, the end effectors are 60 mm apart. And here we have the end effector Q dash and P dash, which are horizontally 60 mm apart. So if I extend this thing, because that condition is similar for the top view. In the front view, we have the end effector P dash and Q dash. Similarly, in the top view, we will have end effectors P and Q. But here end effector is missing. So what I'm gonna do is just extend this one, this vertical line, and make it intersect with this locus, because we know the end effector of this PQ line will lie on this one, and it is already given in the question that both the end effectors are at a distance of 60 mm. So you can see if this point is Q, now connect this line PQ, and this line is our apparent line. Change it to the main drawing. Now you can see PQ, P and Q are the end effectors of the apparent line, and they are 60 mm apart. Similarly, end effectors of P dash Q dash, P dash Q dash are 60 mm apart horizontally. So now for this question we have apparent line and true line in the top view, but only apparent line in the front view, and true line is missing. So I will again follow the same process. With the help of this apparent line in the top view, we will draw true line in the front view. So again follow the same process. Create an arc with P as a center and radius up to point Q. So simply draw a circle, radius as P and center as Q. Now from P, draw a horizontal line which will intersect with this arc. We need this point of intersection, so you can remove the excess part, this one and this one. Now you can just delete this remaining part. Now we have created an arc in which P work as a center and radius up to this point Q, because we are taking this apparent line, and this will intersect with this horizontal line from P at this point. Now from this point, draw a vertical line which will intersect with this point, because we know the endpoint of the true line will lie on this vertical line, because Q dash and Q1 dash endpoints of apparent line and true line will lie on the same horizontal line. So here you can see this one from here to here. Connect this line. So this is our true line. Just mark this as Q1 dash. Now our projection is complete. True line, apparent line in the front view, true line, apparent line in the top view. Now what we have to do, see, as per it is given in the question, end effectors are on the same at a distance of 60 mm from each other, so they are on the same vertical line. Okay, now what we have, what other things with which we can just check whether this question is correct or not. See, initially we do not have the true line. With the help of apparent lines, we have find out these two lines, this one and this, P dash Q1 dash and P and Q1. So you can check the length of these two lines. They should be of same length in the front view as well as in the in the top view, because a true line could be only one, which is theoretically or logically you can see there is a line which is inclined with HP as well as with the VP, and by applying both this condition you have to find out the front view and top view, which are the apparent line and front view and top view. So this line should be of same length. This line P dash Q1 dash should be equal to P Q1. So just trying to find out, just measure the length between these two, Q1 and Q1 dash and P dash, 75.1, and here you can see the length of true line is 75.1. So in both cases, in front view and top view, true line length of true line is same. So our projection is good, is correct. Now it has been asked in the question what we have to find. We have to find the line as find its true length and true inclination. So true inclination with HP. So this is true length. True length is 75.1, and it is same in both cases. So our projection is correct. Now you have to check the true inclination, angle drawn by true inclination with HP, angle drawn by this true line with the HP. It is asked to check the true inclination with HP. So this true line, whatever angle it makes with the HP, is our answer. So this is our true inclination, which is 19 degree with HP. You can just check this one also. True inclination with VP is 30 degree. Okay, that's it. So this is our projection of line. for this question. That's it. Thank you.